the Iowa Falls-Alden Cadets, and your Algona Bulldogs. The Cadets enter today's game with an overall record of 9-9 and a conference record of 7-4, while Algona's overall record is 10-7 with a conference record of 4-5. Ladies and gentlemen, supporting sportsmanship is a priority with both schools competing today. In partnership with the Iowa High School Athletic Association, we ask that you please cheer on your team, treat people with respect, and let the results of this contest stand as an honest competition between young adults. Your cooperation is appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take a moment before today's event to honor our officials for the first nationwide Winter Officials Appreciation Week. Officials are here to help. Officials are here to help. They are our friends and neighbors and provide an essential service for our events and the student-athlete experience in Iowa. On behalf of the IHSAA and the IGHSUA and the NFHS, please help us say thank you to today's officials. Show positive sportsmanship and appreciation as they work our contest, and give them a round of applause. Our officials for today's game are Craig Hansen, Mark Jappinga, and Eddie Doyle. And now let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Cadets, a junior, number 14, Nick Regan. A senior, number 20, Kason Boyer. A sophomore, number 22, Calvin Hutchinson. A senior, number 30, Andrew Bickniece. And a sophomore, number 34, Carter Weaver. The Cadets are coached by head coach Michael Collison and assisted by Brad Bridgewater, Brock Jacobson, Colin Johnson, and Mike Holm. And now let's meet the starters for your Algona Bulldogs. A sophomore, number 3, Ben Helmers. A senior, number 4, Simon Fike. A sophomore, number 10, Alex Mansky. A senior, number 12, Caden Weber. And a junior, number 14, Landon Welp. The Bulldogs are coached by head coach Jared Cecil and assisted by Noah Arrowwood, Tyler Lighting, and Blake Elsbecker. Let's play some basketball.
Jake Ingles Electric, shockingly good service.
And it is basketball time here from Algona High School on Hometown Radio KLGA. The Algona Bulldogs and the Iowa Falls-Alden Cadets. The Cadets have a starting lineup of senior Kason Boyer, sophomore Calvin Hutchinson, senior Andrew Bickniece, sophomore Carter Weaver, and junior Nick Regan. Bulldogs with the normal starting 5 as Helmers is at midcourt. Helmers taps it, and we are underway as the Bulldogs win the opening tip. It is Helmers as well as Kate Weber, Simon Fike, Landon Welp, and Alex Mansky for the home Bulldogs as they're wearing their home white uniforms with the red lettering on them. Fike far side of the court surveying the Cadet defense. Cadets wearing the road black uniforms with the yellow lettering on the front and back. They come out playing a 2-3 zone against Algona. Bulldogs have struggled at times against the zone defense this year. They'll have to figure it out this afternoon. Welp down to the baseline to Mansky. Now Welp all the way across court to fight. He catches, he fires, he hits the three short. Welp has the rebound on the near side, trying to find Weber in the lane. It kicks away from him, and it is out of bounds. And it was last touched by Iowa Falls-Alden. Casey Boyer had a hand on it for the Cadets, so Bulldogs will keep the basketball here, 7:25 on the clock. Welp running point for Algona, flips it to Pike. Pump fakes, goes down to the baseline to Mansky. Passes away from trouble. Top of the key, Welp rotates it to Pike. Pike shoots in the same spot, and it pops up the rebound. Palmer swinging into the offensive rebound, and here's the third opportunity for Algona early in this ball game. Bulldogs averaging just over 70 points per game this season, had 91 last night against St. Edmund. Ball almost thrown away. Welp shoves it behind his back into play to save the possession. Now Mansky in the near corner. Feeds Hummers the lane. Shot blocked. Hummers got it back. Puts it up and it goes in. Bulldogs took over a minute on their first possession of the game. And now a foul on Algona as Hummers makes it 2-0 Bulldogs. Algona trying to put a little full court press on here early in the ball game. And the foul will go against
Personal foul
Alex
called
Mansky,
on
his first
Alex Mansky, his first team foul.
9-9 on the season, as they were throttled last night by Clear Lake, losing 79-35, trying to bounce back today. As handling the basketball will be Bickney's, bringing it to the front court. Bickney's flipping it over to the right to the senior Case Boyer. Cadets have a balanced starting lineup, but one change in their normal starting lineup, as we'll get to that in just a second. Right now, driving in Bickney's, backing his way in, working against Weber, pivoting away from
Bickney's for two.
Who started the first game between these two teams, a junior who is averaging over 10 points a game this season, is in a walking boot this afternoon, so he is replaced by Nick Regan. Mansky misses the one-hander, it heads out of bounds, and it will go back to Iowa Falls-Alden. So a little bit of a different lineup than the last two times these teams met. And the most recent matchup coming less than 10 days ago, a 67-64 Iowa Falls-Alden win over in Iowa Falls, as it'll be Weaver dishing it into the corner as he finds Regan around the perimeter. Bickney's has been their leading scorer this year, just over 12.5 points per game. Now Weaver has top of the key. Down low, Regan now out quickly to Hutchinson. Lets it fly for a triple. Swirls out, rebound off of Pike's hands, but pops it up as Welp kept it away from Weaver. Up the court, Weber finding the cutting Welp in the lane, had it stripped, got it back, blocked, but a foul. First foul of the game against Iowa Falls-Alden, and Welp will be heading to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Personal foul called on Andrew Bickney's, his first.
Welp averaging about 5.5
Landon
points
Welp
per
at
game
the
this
line,
season.
shooting 2.
Shooting just under 72.5% from the charity stripe. As he'll set up for 2 with 5:46 on the clock. Quarter number 1. Shot is rattled in by Landon Welp. Bulldogs last match against Iowa Falls-Alden came back very end of January. It was Friday, January 27th. Bulldogs had a very cold 3-point shooting night that evening, just 4 of 17 on triples. Iowa Falls-Alden was 6 of 12 in that game. 2 good free throws by Welp, and Bulldogs are up 4-2. Bickney's will bring it into the front court against Weber. And he brings it across the timeline safely with 5:37 on the clock. Bickney's starting to drive in, and he'll hand it off to Boyer. Boyer up to the top of the key to Weaver. Weaver directing traffic now to the right wing Boyer. Boyer wants to drive and got by Welp. Bullets the pass across to Reagan. Back and forth between Reagan and Bickney's.
Regan for 3.
Regan makes it a 5-4 ball game. Iowa Falls-Alden on top. Regan is the best 3-point shooter at over 37% on the season. And this week, coming off the bench, but has moved into the starting lineup. Fikes far side of the court, comes top with Welp, now left to Weber. Bouncing it down to the baseline, Mansky. Gets scores, find the Fike. Left to rip, missed the 3 up front. That's an early 3 last time in Fike on 3-pointers, trying to get loose in this first quarter. Iowa Falls-Alden 5, Algona 4, 4:50 on the clock. Driving down the lane, getting blocked as Weaver. Mansky stayed right with him and swatted it. And the referees will go defer here and see who it was off of. Mansky is down right in the middle of the 3 referees campaigning for his case. He is saying he blocked it off of Weaver. And all the Algona Bulldog players are starting to walk to the other end of the court. And it is Algona's basketball, so not just a good block by Mansky, but hit it directly off of Weaver, so that will be Bulldog basketball, 4:47 on the clock. Iowa Falls-Alden giving up about 61 points per game defensively this season. They're scoring scoring just under 57, so about -3 in the point differential. Right wing Helmers finds a rip for 3, left it a little short, and sailing in for the rebound is Big Knees. Big Knees pivots in between two Bulldogs as Fike and Welp are trying to trap him, and now he runs the court. Big Knees outside, Boyer finds a spot on the elbow.
Boyer for two.
Making a 7-4 Cadet lead. Now Helmers spins towards the lane. Helmers puts up a left-hander, bounces off no good. Rebound is tapped off the glass. That'll be their second, 4-12 on the clock.
Personal foul called on Ben Helmers.
Secure the rebound after
His
this initial
first,
miss.
second team foul.
Bulldogs will continue to play full court defense here against the Cadets as Fike will head to the bench. Tristan Larson coming in for Algona. Cadets up by 3 early in the ball game as Big Knees gets it into play to Hutchinson. Now up the court comes Boyer, far side. Boyer guarded by Larson. Boyer slicing in, sidearms the pass to Regan. In the near corner, lets it fly. And here as Larson has the basketball. Larson outlets up to Weber, far side of the court. Weber turns for a 3. Left it short. Rebound tipped up by Mansky. It pops out of the rim, no good. And a further opportunity to get a fall. Helmers stepping in.
Helmers for two.
Offensive glass a couple times tonight where they've had 3 chances on offense already. That'll make it 7-6. Big Knees to Regan, now to Big Knees. Down in the near corner to our right. Big Knees across the lane, dribbling to the left. Rises with the jumper over Weber and missed it. Rebound is tapped to the far side. And Weaver made the nice tip. Finds Regan cutting in the lane. Regan turns. Bangs it up.
Regan for two.
Good shot by Regan is now Helmers. Slices into the lane. Goes up and under.
Helmers for two.
Has an early 4 points. Actually make it an early 6 points as it's 9-8. Algona down by 1. Weaver at the foul line. Turns it back out to Boyer. In the lane. Hangs. Puts it off the window and missed it. It rolls off to Alex Mansky. And here comes the Algona sophomore. Mansky charging in the front court. Finds Weber inside. Weber missed it point blank range. Ball gets tipped all the way out of bounds to the far side. And I believe it was last touched by the Cadets, but they will confer once again. No, last touch by Algona, so Iowa Falls-Alden will get the basketball here with 2:55 on the clock. Well, it's a nice find by Mansky, but Weber just could not quite finish it. Weber is a right-hander, and he was trying to shoot that from the left side with his right hand, so a tough angle. And the Cadets have the basketball right now. Boyer heads left to the lane, charging in. Boyer
for two.
could not stop him off the dribble. Boyer 4 points, and it's 11-8 in favor of Iowa Falls-Alden. Now Helmers slicing into the lane, rise for a jumper,
Helmers for two.
8 points right now for Helmers. Algona down by 1 with 2:24 on the clock. Iowa Falls-Alden on defense. They play more 2-3 zone than just about any team in the North Central as Hutchinson launches a 3. That's an air ball. Knocked out of bounds off the hands of Regan and back to Algona. Bulldogs have certainly had their struggles this season. They're trying to contend with a 2-3 zone, but they saw a lot of 2-3 against Iowa Falls-Alden the first time these two teams matched up. And the Cadets have come out largely playing 2-3 to start tonight's game. But Bound Helmers has really taken it himself. He's found a good spot. He shot those quick jumpers from the lane, and he is leading Algona with 8 points right now. And we have a whistle on the travel. Hutchinson shuffled the shoes and turns it over as the Bulldogs get it back. The sophomore Carter Debates off the bench for the first time for Iowa Falls-Alden. He's wearing number 50, sitting down in the bottom of that 2-3 zone right in the middle of the lane. As Helmers has the left wing. Around the perimeter go the Bulldogs to the far side to Larson. Hutchinson and Regan playing at the top of that 2-3 for the Cadets. They're moving actively. Now Weber, make that well, finding Mansky in the lane. Mansky hooks it up the right hand, and it rolls around and pops off the rebound. Jack Limbaugh. He got fouled. Jack Limbaugh heads to the free throw line for 2 shots. Limbaugh's gotten some more early rotational minutes as of late for the Bulldogs. This is a very
Personal foul on Carter Debates, his first.
And Limbaugh in there.
Jack Limbaugh at the line,
It's going to be tough for the Cadets to get a lot of boards when those two are in there going after it. So Limbaugh will set up the 2 shots. The 6'4 sophomore has the one rattle out and will stay 11-10 in favor of Iowa Falls-Alden. Bulldogs have lost 3 of their last 4 meetings to the Cadets. Lost the early one this season. The teams split their matchups last season. And Limbaugh airballs the second free throw. So 0 for 2 trip to the line, and the Cadets get it back with 1:48 on the clock. Iowa Falls-Alden 11 and Algona 10. This game was originally supposed to be played back on December 16th before Mother Nature had other ideas. As the Cadets have the basketball right now, it's big knees, spinning left, working against Helmer's, pumps, and the shot blocked out of bounds. Nice job. Helmer sticking on him defensively. He did not bite on that pump fake and was able to stay in front of big knees for the block. For someone who doesn't have overwhelming size, Helmers really picks up quite a few blocks on plays just like that as it's lobbed into the backcourt and taken by Boyer. Boyer, the 5'10" senior, passes it left. Regan down to big knees. Underneath it's Boyer. Boyer rolls to the base, now back outside. It's Boyer letting it fly for a triple. Off the heel, no good, and here comes Landon Welp. Welp's running to the front court, sidestepping, putting up a glass, missing. Limbaugh sails it
Limbaugh for 2.
Just missed it as it sailed the rim for a second, but Limbaugh got down the court quickly. He was right there for the follow, and Algona has the 12-11 advantage right now. Debates just left the center, passes right to Big Knees on the wing. Debates screens, now rolls, gets the ball.
Debates for 2.
Oh, good pass by Big Knees. The Debates will be rolling to the bucket, and the Cadets are up 13-12. Larson on the perimeter right side, now top of the key to Welp. Back to the right, Larson. Lets it fly for a 3, and he switches it. Tristan Larson goes up by 2, 15-13, and a steal. Mansky jumps the pass, and a
Mansky for 2.
Mansky wanted to get up and flush that one, but had just enough to send it into the rim. So 4-point lead for Algona, their biggest early lead in this ball game. As Helmers tips the pass away, he took it away from Boyer. Up to Welp, off his fingertips. Mansky trying to save it, and he stepped out of bounds. Ball back to the Cadets. Bulldogs had a numbers advantage there in transition, but turned it over. 15.6 seconds on the clock. Cadets will bring the senior Nathan Schmitz off the bench. Big Knees will get a breather of 15 seconds left in the quarter. Ben Helmers right now leading all scorers with 8 points. Algona up 17-13 over Iowa Falls-Alden. Last time these two teams matched up, the Bulldogs got themselves in an early hole and couldn't dig out of it. So a better start tonight. Boyer left to center. Boyer at the foul line at 4 seconds with 3. Regan in the corner, lets it rip. Missed shot from the rim. Quarter number 1.
Score after the first quarter, the Cadets
into the second quarter.
13 and the Bulldogs 17.
More Sports Club members making these broadcasts possible on Hometown Home Country Radio.
Kasuth Regional Health Center. Make KRHC your home for healthcare.
North Iowa Appliance Center, Highway 18 East Algona, where they sell the best and service the rest.
Tom Isham Sales, your store in the country. Highway 18 West.
Algona Plumbing and Heating, where a good flush always means a full house.
Rucky Brothers Full Service. Experience the Rucky Brothers difference for all of your auto service and repair needs.
And CPAs, where not just about taxes.
Building Excavating Enterprise. Let them take care of your great excavating and drainage needs.
ID, use the fuel saver card. Fuel your car, fuel your car.
Strong Kitchen. When you come in, your family.
All the Sports Club members bring you this broadcast.
Start with the second quarter here on Hometown Radio KLGA as it's Algona Bulldogs 17 and the Iowa Falls-Alden Cadets 13. That's the start of the second period with the basketballs right now to Ben Helmers leading Iowa of 8 points. Iowa Falls-Alden Nick Regan leads the way with 5. And immediate foul right out of the break. Evan Alley for Algona ran right into Nick Regan, collected that inbounds pass, and that'll be foul number 4 against the
Personal
Bulldogs.
foul called on Evan Alley.
First on Alley.
His first third team
Make that foul
foul.
number 3 against Algona. Schmitz gets the ball into play to Debates. Now down into the near corner to our right to Hutchinson. Hutchinson passes back up top to Schmitz. Now left as Boyer has it. Top of the key Debates. We'll give him some space. 7:47 on the clock. Left wing Boyer heads to the foul line. Curling around and getting the ball is Hutchinson. Now left to Schmitz. Schmitz back over to the right to Boyer. Boyer averaging about 9 points a game for the Cadets. Top of the key it's Regan. Regan that is. And now Boyer has it in. Up on the elbow, 7 at the shot clock. Boyer trying to shake Helmers. Boyer's heads right. Stops. Rises for a jumper. Bulldogs play good defense.
Boyer for 2.
Boyer shook 3 in the last 5 seconds of the shot clock as Helmers launches a 3 on the other end and missed it. Alley sails in for the rebound. Got stripped. Picked the ball back up. He's trapped under the basket. And a foul on the Cadets. Collapsing on Alley. Stayed for the play though, and the foul will go.
Personal foul called on Mason Boyer. His first third team
The
foul.
Cadets right now. the bench. Big knees back in. And Larson to the baseline. Larson lobbing it into Mansky, catches the foul line, comes over to Alley. Now far side of the court, it's Weber. Weber looking for Helmers. Helmers takes the bucket, using the pivot foot, putting it up, left it short, maybe about half the way. And that's Helmers. Helmers kind of swung down onto the shoulder of Big knees that time, trying to collect the rebound.
Personal foul called on Ben Helmers, his second 14th foul.
Last time these two teams matched up, Helmers had 18 points. It's actually not too bad of a defense by Iowa Falls-Alden. Helmers has been putting up a lot of 25-plus point games, especially here in the second half of the season. Alex Mansky was actually the leading scorer last time these two teams matched up, as there's a three-ball Hutchinson shot long. It's rebounded by Helmers. Mansky had 19 points and 16 boards against these cadets, as he has it up to center. Mansky slicing inside, dealing out to Weber. Weber coming to the bucket, rising for a jumper, and he drills it.
Weber for two.
15 Algona. Weber coming off a very good game last night against St. Edmund, had 27 points, his second best total of the season, as he had 30 earlier against Forest City. And Helmers checks the pass. Here he comes, left the bucket, he rises, puts it up the rebound, scores it.
Helmers for two.
Helmers has 10 points. Bulldogs have done that a couple of times this evening, jumping passes and then just had a quick run up to the bucket. Hutchinson heading inside, and he shuffled the shoes. Hutchinson collected that ball and did not put it on the floor as he took a couple steps in the lane. Bates checking out. Weaver in for Iowa Falls-Alden. And that's a very balanced lineup. Damiano, like we said, is injured now tonight, but when he's in the lineup, the entire Iowa Falls-Alden starting lineup is averaging in between 7 points and 12.5 points per game. So anyone who can score, you don't necessarily have one huge threat you can key in on. You have to account for all five. Bulldogs need some balance to a certain extent as well. As Alley launches a three, missed it, and Helmers had the rebound tapped away from him, right to Boyer. Boyer for the cadets with 5:52 on the clock. Into the lane, rising for a jumper, left it short, and Mansky snatches the rebound. Putting it to Larson, a bullet to Weber. Weber in the lane, turns for a jumper, and he drills it.
Weber for two.
That's a good formula for Algona, and it's 23-15 Bulldogs. It's one-on-one up the court. Mansky sidestepping. Jump stop.
Mansky for two.
It's a 30-second timeout for Iowa Falls-Alden. The Bulldogs have opened up their first 10-point lead of the evening, 25-15. Well, that name sounds familiar.
30-second timeout called by Iowa
He's
Falls-Alden.
actually the brother of former NBA player Nick Carlson. Of course, Nick Carlson was an Iowa Falls-Alden great as he won state titles for the team back in 1998 and 1999 and became a McDonald's All-American in the 99 season. So, Coach Michael Carlson is his brother. But Nick Carlson has his jersey number 44 retired by the by Iowa Falls-Alden. He also has his jersey retired by the Oklahoma City Thunder. So he is actually the only native Iowan ever to have his NBA jersey retired by a team. So a lot of basketball connections in the Carlson family, of course. And he's trying to coach the Iowa Falls-Alden Cadets. Their 10th win of the season right now, 9-9. Bulldogs 10-7 coming into this evening. A lot of close losses as of late for Algona, but enjoyed a blowout win last night over St. Edmund, breaking up a 3-game losing streak. Weaver inside, missed it with the right hand. He wanted the fouls, he tried to hook it around Fike, but Fike had a good position. Now 5:07 on the clock. Fike trying to shake loose for a three, comes up top, the key to Alley. Alley left to Fike, into the corner, Helmers, catches, fires,
Helmers for three.
15 Algona. And a steal Alley, gets it into the lane, Weber.
Weber for two.
That's the last thing Coach Carlson wanted. Coming out of the timeout, Weber scoring the first 5 points, all in the timeout. Regan was trying to use the pivot foot, take a long stride to the other foot, but he drug his back foot. He was kind of trapped along the far side of the court. Had to be mindful of that sideline just over to his left, a couple of inches away. And the Bulldogs really turning it up on defense, forcing some early turnovers in this game. And in the blink of an eye, they are dumping up the Cadets 30-15. Helmers, outside Alley, catches, lets it for a three, but he airballed it short. And it's rebounded by Big Knees, and a foul by Algona on the rebound, trying to force a jump ball.
Personal foul called on Simon Pike, his first 15th foul.
They're up up 13-12 at one point, and since that time, the Bulldogs have ripped off a solid 18-2 scoring run, encompassing 2 quarters of action. Right now, 4:22 on the clock here in the second. Bickney striding into the front court. 4:17 on the clock. Flips it over to the right to Boyer. Onto the wing. Regan up top. It's Boyer again. Handing it off to Kay Kalehouse, who just checked in recently, number 10. Kalehouse bouncing it to Regan. Regan deals to Bickneys beyond the perimeter. Bickneys finds the elbow.
Bickneys for 2.
Helmers slicing towards the lane. Comes outside the well. Well letting it fly for 3. Missed it long. Rebound tapped away. And it was last touched by Bickneys. Bickneys was in between 2 Bulldogs. Got a hand on the rebound, but also had the misfortune of knocking it out of bounds. So we'll keep it with 3:46 on the clock. Helmers with 13. Weber with 8 right now for Algona as Weber catches the inbound pass and puts it right to Well. Well, Helmers knocked away. Possession right now to Bickneys. Bickneys wanting to drive, right of the bucket, missed it at a wide angle. Offensive rebound over Weaver. Kicks it in the corner, free ball Kalehouse. That's a little long rebound by Well. Well, we're looking at Helmers. Helmers near the corner on the left side of the court. Against the Well. The Bulldogs will run their half-court offense here. Looking to set it up as he passes it right to Fike. Back over to the left to Weber. Weber to Welp on the right wing in the corner to Fike. Down to the baseline to Larson, finding the cutting Helmers.
Helmers for 2.
Helmers didn't get a chance to score up to the basket that time. He had his side to the bucket, but somehow put it flush off the window, dropped it in for 2.
Personal
and
foul
chance to
called
finish a
on
3-point
Andrew
play.
McNeese.
Helmers already
His
with 15
second.
points, as that is the second
Ben
foul.
Helmers at the line, shooting 1.
Helmers is a 54% free throw shooter for the Bulldogs. And Algona's up 32-17. Cruising here in this first half at home. Helmers missed the foul shot. Rebound was chased down by Cowles. And now it'll be Falls-Alden bringing it into the front court for Regan. Behind back dribble, trying to shake loose of Welp, driving in, fighting it up, missed it. Welp had a hand over that basketball, now Welp outlets it. Up to Weber off the window, and it drops it. And that was just off. Ben Helmers was falling to try to tip it to pop out. And they might say basket interference there on Ben Helmers. And yeah, they were going to wait for that basket for Algona. That's one where it looked like it was going to pop out of the rim, but Helmers hadn't touched that one. That was going to drop in. It was sitting there for a second. Momentum was taking it back into the bucket. But Helmers touched it while it was still inside of that circle. The ball has to be outside of the circle of the basket before you touch it. So Bulldogs miss out on the bucket there of 2:38. Falls-Alden have the basketball. It's Regan down into the corner to our right to Hutchinson. In the post, Weaver passes it outside of 2:28 on the clock, and a foul on Algona. That one will be on the drive. Foul number 6 against the Bulldogs.
Personal foul called on Simon Fike, his second.
Cadets will be in the bonus.
16
Cadets have committed
foul.
14 fouls so far this afternoon. Sophomore Hutchinson gets it into the sophomore Weaver. Around the perimeter goes down to the near corner of Boyer. Boyer in the lane. It's Weaver.
Weaver for 2.
2 points out of the afternoon for Weaver. Averages about 7 this season for the Cadets. Well spinning, well trying to use and the players crash down on Welp. He actually had Fike open in the far corner. I think he was trying to find Fike there initially, but just could not get out of that double team. His hands, he steals the inbound pass, finds
Weber for 2.
Great feed. 34-19, Kate Weber now with 8 points for Algona. Hutchinson has it to Weaver. Weaver flipping it back to the left to Hutchinson. Down low, Regan behind the defense, and he got fouled. He got Weber to fly by, and then I believe it was Welp from behind coming in and committing the foul. And that will go against
Personal foul called on Landon Welp.
in active shooting, so Regan will
His
shoot 2.
first.
Regan, a very good free throw shooter.
Nick Regan at the line, shooting
80% from the
2.
charity stripe this season. Iowa Falls-Alden as a team, they're shooting about 64% from the foul line. As the first one is switched, that'll make it 34-20. Algona still up by 14. As Fike heads onto the bench, Tristan Larson comes in for Algona. Regan again, and there's another make it 34-21 with 1:49 to go until halftime. Hands it over to the right to Welp. Up in the head to Weber. Trying to feed it to Larson along the baseline. The seal. Right idea, but Weber cannot put that pass into the window. In the corner, Hutchinson lets it fly for three, left it short. Rebound is in the lane. It's peeled away from Weaver, and the Bulldogs had it. Weaver had 2 minutes on it, but the Bulldogs were able to knock it away. Now Helmer's coming the other direction, and a foul. A foul, 1:24 on the clock, and that'll go against Regan for
Personal foul called on Nick Regan. His first 15 foul.
Regan was contending that Helmer's used the off arm that time, but clean play for Helmer. So Larson into Mansky. Now Larson in the corner, down to our left. 1:22 to go until halftime. Welp has Weber now back up top to Welp. Around the perimeter of Larson. Pump fakes left, trying to move that zone. Now up top to Weber. Over to the right to Welp. 1:10 on the clock. Weber top of the key. Over on to the left to Larson. Lets it fly for a triple. And rattles out of the drain, no good.
Mansky for 2.
Bulldogs already hurting the Cadets on the offensive glass so far this afternoon. Bulldogs with a big rebounding advantage. And now here comes Regan. 51 seconds to go. A floater is long, and it's rebounded by Larson. Up ahead to Weber. Weber on the push. Weber in the lane. Weber right here.
Weber for 2.
Double-digit points for Cade Weber as he has 10. Driving in, scooping it up, missing it. Is Boyer, and then an offensive foul. Alex Mansky was just kind of an innocent bystander in that situation. As he was running right into by Carter Weaver, going after the rebound, and his momentum just
Personal foul called on Carter Weaver.
Foul number 6 against
His first
Falls-Alden.
16 foul.
Ben Helmer's with Weaver. 15 points here in the first half for Helmers. Evan Alley into the ball game. Like I mentioned from the ball earlier, Alley's gotten a lot more regular rotational minutes for Algona. 5'10" freshman hanging out in the corner right now as the Bulldogs have 20 seconds left. Maybe content to burn the clock as the shot clock is off in this situation. Larson pump faking and coming up top to Welp. Now 12 seconds. Welp takes a couple dribbles to the right. 10 seconds, flipping it left to Larson with 8. Larson back up top to Welp. 6 seconds. Left to Larson. He's on the wing. Letting it fly for 3. Bounce off, no good as Hutchinson sails in for the rebound. It's no good. It's the cheerleader scattering at the buzzer. And that will bring it to halftime.
Score at the half.
38-21.
Iowa Falls-Alden 21.
Right now here on Hometown Radio.
Algona 38.
More sports club members making these broadcasts possible on Hometown Home Country Radio.
Algona Livestock Sales. Sales every Monday.
Countryside barbecue sauce. 2 sauces for all seasons.
Farm and Home Services. View their listings at farmhomeservices.com.
Homes Animal Clinic. Animals large and small. They love the law.
Sunworks for all your Chinese needs as well as printed shirts, caps, and jackets. Stop in or call 295-9544.
Style Salon. Your salon in Algona. Create yourself.
Dance Connection and Tumbling by Michelle. Passionate about teaching creative about dance. Visit their studio or danceconnectionbymichelle.com.
Take Wellness Center in Algona. Keeping athletes in the ring with chiropractic care. Take charge of your health.
All proud sponsors of this broadcast.
More sports club members making these broadcasts possible on Hometown and Home Country Radio.
Wicked Good Bar and Grill for wicked good food, drinks, and service. You've got to go to Reeves.
CB Grain Solutions. Satisfaction guaranteed.
New Wave K&H Co-op, delivering exceptional value through knowledge and innovation.
Nothing could be deserved it, so we don't have to.
Albert Electric, flip the switch to Albert Electric.
Grassmasters, growing satisfied customers.
Greg Henry Company CPA, certified public accountants, where everyone counts.
Yellow Builders and Apartments. Quality apartments for rent. Beauty and craftsmanship that will never go out of style.
Daylight Donuts, open early with delicious donuts at quick coffee.
All sponsors of this broadcast.
For over 40 years, Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons have maintained one mission to provide excellence in orthopedic care.
buckets, which is something that Algona loves. That is their bread and butter. So the pace of the game right now is in Algona's favor. They're opening it up. They're flying up and down the court. And again, on a Saturday afternoon, you're out of your routine. It's not necessarily like a Friday night game where you have that day at school to unwind and then the huge Friday night crowd. The Bulldogs have done a nice job today creating their own energy here at home. That really all starts with the defensive end, rebounding side of things. And that's one of the things for the offense. I think for the offense as well, King Rogers going to have a nice stretch of this one. Of course, Dan Alvarez continues to battle Iowa Falls-Alden with his athleticism. As he just finds a way to just create mid-range jump shots out of any which angle. As Alvarez right now leads the way with 15 points. This is a good first half for Algona. And we need to stay on the gas in the second half and really just keep up the great defense we have right now. Yes. And a couple early 3-pointers in the ball game. And 1 or 2 buckets right at the rim to look at the sides act. Not much communication for the veterans on offense. So move on man-to-man defense working well in this ball game. 4 halves to the start of the second half. I think the first half numbers look like here on hometown radio. We'll come back to Algona High School for the second half of basketball action. It's Algona and Iowa Falls-Alden on hometown radio KLGA.
American Glass. For all your glass needs, think American.
Farm Bureau Financial Agents Dave Beisch, Jason Brace, Daniel Foth, and Michael Tull.
Chemco Tires. They're all you need to know about tires and service.
Whitekirk Realtors, the 515 Agency, a fresh approach to real estate.
Feed Mill Coffee Company, where community connects.
Iowa Lakes Community College, your community, your college.
EMC Advantage Insurance Services, insuring our neighbors for over 80 years.
Walker Chiropractic and Wellness, caring for Algona, Sway City, and the surrounding areas with chiropractic, nutrition, and physical therapy services.
All proud sponsors of this broadcast. For over 40 years, Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have maintained one mission to provide excellence in orthopedic care. Their team of house physicians offer specialized care in everything from arthroscopic same-day surgery to joint replacement, as well as common foot surgery, and have an orthopedic surgeon on call 24/7. Healthcare isn't about appointments, it's about taking care of people, and that's their specialty. Visit Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons on the web at nwiabones.com.
More sports club members making these broadcasts possible on hometown, home country radio.
Algona Livestock Sales. Sales every Monday.
Countryside barbecue sauce, 2 sauces for all seasons.
Farm Animal Services. View their listings on farmanimalservices.com.
Homes Animal Clinic, animals large and small, they love them all.
Signwood. Calling the phone at Ames as well as printed shirts, caps, and jackets. Stop in or call 295-9544.
Style Salon, your salon in Algona. Create yourself.
Inspiration and tumbling by Michelle. Passionate about painting.
and Algona Head Start. The athletes in the game with chiropractic care in charge of your health.
Proud sponsors of this broadcast.
You're just already in the second half of basketball action right here on Hometown Radio KLGA. It's the Algona Bulldogs and the Iowa Falls-Alden Cadets right now. Bulldogs with a 38-21 advantage at halftime. A little impressive defensive performances we've seen from the Bulldogs so far this season. And that's struggled with just 8 second quarter points. And that one point early in this game was back and forth. That's 1 point. But since that time, it's been all Algona in this one. The Bulldogs look to continue to put the game away in the second half, as right now they are up by 17. Well, the rebounding factor has been a big one. Last time these two teams matched up, Algona had a 33-20 advantage in rebounding, and it looks to be very similar so far this evening as the Bulldogs continue to get second chance points.
Second half starters
Start the second half.
for the Cadets.
Left to right on the
Regan,
radio
Boyer,
dial.
Hutchinson, Big Meese,
And both teams will have their regular starting five back
And
out on the
Weaver.
floor. And we are rolling in half number 2.
for Algona, Helmers, Fife,
Flips it over
Mansky,
to
Weber, and Welp.
That's coming out in that zone defense. Playing a lot of 2-3 against Algona. As ball is knocked out of bounds with 7:51 on the clock. That's another big thing about this game that stands out. Bulldogs have had some big struggles against 2-3 zones at times this season. Garner Hayford Ventura had a lot of success with a 2-3 zone at Algona. Humboldt even as well in the first match between Algona and Humboldt. Really stifled Algona for 2-3 zone defense, but so far they've been able to shred the zone. Algona 38 first half points, well above their season pace as Mansky hangs from inside the foul line, missed it, and Weaver boxes out for the rebound. So first possession of the second half for the Cadets. Boyer flipping it over to the right on the wing. Weaver pump fakes on the 3. Mansky stays close. Back to the left. Boyer has a good look from 3. Shot a little long. Rebound tips all the way out. It's off the board. Big knees. Big knees floats from right. Missed it. His follow misses right. His hit misses. Rebound by Weaver. He misses. 4 opportunities go by the wayside for the Cadets. Now here comes Welp. Welp dribbles it off his leg. Gets out of bounds. And will go back to Falls-Alden. Welp tried a behind the back dribble there, but hit that one off. Looked like the heel of his left foot. And the Cadets get the ball back with 7:09 on the clock. Quick moving first half, really to see either team use a whole lot of timeouts. I believe just 1 timeout the whole first half. Not a ton of free throw shooting so far either. As the game moves quickly in half number 1. 1 minute in half number 2.
Regan
10 points by Regan so far.
for 3.
That'll make it 38-24. Algona still on top right now, 6:46 on the clock. As Welp has it up top, flipping it onto the left wing to Weber. Now Welp into the near corner fight, bouncing it down to the baseline. Mansky wraps it around to Weber. Open for 3.
Weber for 3.
41-24 Algona and Weber. Next on the 3-pointer. He now has 13 points, and Algona's up 41-24. A lot of Weber's points have been short jumpers from the lane, but knocking one down the range as Weaver stepping inside, gets the bucket and drawing the foul. Nice move by Carter Weaver, the sophomore that time. As he got by the Bulldog defense, just kind of sidestepping into the
Personal
lane.
foul on
Got
Alex
the trash,
Mansky,
and
his
left it
second.
the old school way at the charity stripe.
Weaver at
About
the line, shooting
59.5%
2.
free throw shooter. Averaging 7 points a game for Iowa Falls-Alden as he drills that foul shot. And Weaver now has 3 this afternoon. 41-25 Algona with 6:18 on the clock. Last match between these two teams, the leading scorers for Iowa Falls-Alden. Casey Boyer with 15 and Andrew Bigneys with 15. As Bigneys also had 10 rebounds. So far today, Bigneys has been quiet. Boyer with 6 points. A spin by Weber in the lane, rising for the jumper, missed it. It's tapped away out of bounds, and it's out in the hands of Iowa Falls-Alden as Bigneys couldn't secure it. And it has been that kind of afternoon rebounding for the Cadets. Not the first time we've seen them get in position to get the rebound, but then just kind of fumble it away out of bounds. So Bulldogs will get an extra possession out of this with 6:06 on the clock. Weber lobbing it into Mansky in the high post. Over to the right to Welp. Looking inside, now flipping it left to Weber. Weber working the baseline, gets turned back out by Weaver. A 3-point shot on the way, Mansky, and he missed it. Chips touches to Weber back out. Now an outlet the other way. Regan behind the defense.
Regan for 2.
It's 41-28. That's trying to slowly cut into the Algona lead. 5 on either side. Great box for 3. Switch it. Simon Falk missed a few 3-pointers already in this ball game. 30-second timeout is called out by Algona, but he drilled that one, 44-28.
30-second timeout
3 quick 3 points in
called
the
by
first quarter, almost all the way back to
Algona.
back. Just right off the bat, he went 0 for 3, but got back in rhythm here to start the second half. That's his first bucket of the afternoon. And Bulldogs are up 44-28. Bulldogs have lost the last 4 to Falls-Alden and let a really close game get away back on January 27th, 67-64. Cadets got up by that score for about a minute and a half left in the game, and they held the Bulldogs off the scoreboard for the final 30 seconds or so in that one to pick up the win. The Bulldogs here up 44-28 in the third. Coach Michael Collison for Falls-Alden was really impressed with his team's defensive effort last time around against Algona. He made a good point. He said holding Algona to 64 is like holding another team in the 50s just because of how quickly Algona plays and how many extra possessions there are when you play Algona. As Weaver sets up for a 3, it bounces twice in the rim and pops out as Weber snatches down the rebound. And now Welp flipping it left to Fike. Fike takes the 3, drives in, now bounces it back out to Weber. Up top, Welp running point for Algona. As Fike has the far side of the court. Down to the baseline, Mansky. Mansky all the way across to Weber. Catches, fires, left the 3 short. Hammers tips the rebound and goes right to Mansky.
Mansky for 2.
46-28 Algona. Boy, 2 Bulldogs in great position. Only one Iowa Falls cadet player in the area, and Helmers just knew to tip it right to Mansky, wide open for the lay-in. Alex Mansky now 8 points. Helmers almost jumped to pass to the other end. Big knees left to the lane. Big knees lost the handle on it. It's out of bounds back to Algona. Bulldogs are not letting Iowa Falls-Alden have anything underneath the basket. They've done a good job of protecting the rim this evening. They're forcing the cadet drivers to take it in at a wide angle, and Big Knees just lost the handle on that. Up across the timeline, off his chest, and there's a turnover. Now, using it as Hutchinson, taking it back up, and he got it. He didn't make that call, but Hutchinson will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Sophomore Calvin Hutchinson averaged
Personal foul called on Landon Welp, his second.
7.5% from foul line, as that is foul number 2 on Welp.
Calvin Hutchinson at the line
46-28
shooting
Bulldogs,
2.
4:29 on the clock. Quarter number 3 is Tristan Larson. Gets set to check in after this free throw for Algona. Swishes the foul shot, that's his first point of the afternoon. Make it 46-29 right now as Larson will replace Fike. Iowa Falls-Alden right now. Missing the second foul shot as Hutchinson couldn't connect, and the Bulldogs grab the rebound. Well, flips it up to Larson. Larson starting to drive, steps back, holding the ball and sidelines it over to Weber. Rotation to Mansky. Mansky slicing in. Mansky threw it to Helmers. It got tipped, but it went right into Helmers' hands. Now up top to Welp. Flipping it right onto the wing to Larson. Now bouncing it back up top to Welp. Around the way goes to Weber. Now reverses to Welp. Larson has it, pumps inside, flips it to Mansky. Mansky inside. Mansky takes one dribble, pump fakes, puts it.
Mansky
He was
2.
so patient, calm and composed right under the basket that time. Got a man to jump by him, pumped a couple more
Personal
times
foul
after that,
called
drew
on
the foul,
Carter
put it in.
Weaver, his
He's taking
second.
great inside position that
Mansky at the line shooting 1.
He was in between his defender and the basket, and Mansky now with 10 points. He'll have a chance to finish a 3-point play. Weaver heads to the bench. Carter Debates comes in for Iowa Falls-Alden to take a spot next to Weber down at the bottom there. Mansky's foul shot is in. 3-point play complete for the sophomore. 49-29 Algona, extending their lead up to 20 points as Weber takes a seat on the bench. And Jack Limbaugh comes in for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs got some good minutes out of this lineup earlier in the game. They didn't stick with it for a long time, but definitely with the rebounding advantage right now as Debates has it. Finds Hutchinson on the perimeter, launches the 3, missed it short. He chases down his own miss on the long deflection. Hutchinson on the wing, holds it over his head, passes it left to Big Knees. Caught by Welp with 3:40 on the clock. Big Knees backing in, turning to the bucket, rising for a jumper, sticking it.
Big Knees for 2.
That'll make it 49-31. Bulldogs on top right now by 18 with 3.5 minutes left in the quarter. Well passed up top. Surveying the defense, flipping it up to Larson. Pump fakes once. Gets away from Trout, now wants to drive. Backing it into the corner and flipping it back up top to Welp. Halmers has it right now on the near side. He'll bring it back near the Bulldog logo up top. Over to the left. Has it. 7 on the shot clock. Down to the baseline. Goes to Limbaugh. Limbaugh dumps to Mansky. It's out of Mansky. That was a nice feed by Limbaugh. A nice cut by Mansky. But Mansky just could not secure that ball. Bulldogs would have had a pretty good look for a 2 there if Mansky had caught that one clean, but instead it would be a turnover. 2:55 on the clock, quarter number 3. Up by 18 over Iowa Falls-Alden. It's handed off here, Boyer. Boyer right of the lane. Boyer rises for a jumper, and he sticks that. That's a nice looking mid-range shots last
Boyer,
possessions. And Boyer makes it 49-33. You can live that shot for Algona. You don't want Iowa Falls-Alden getting caught on 3-point balls, and you don't want them getting into the bucket, but last couple minutes ago, they've had a few good-looking mid-range jumpers, including that last one from Boyer, who now has 8 points. 2:20 on the clock. Halmers up top to Welp. Welp to the foul line, now down to Limbaugh. Limbaugh behind the defense, missed it. Mansky's follow. Ran into Limbaugh, and Debates has the rebound. Halmers knocked it away. And that one off the hands of Boyer out of bounds. Bulldogs just continue to swarm the cadets, not letting them freely take up the court as Limbaugh checks out. Weber checks in. And that was a nice play by Halmers just to knock it off of Boyer and get another possession for the Bulldogs. Larson to trigger the inbounds play. Pumping, lobbing against Mansky in the paint. Mansky gets it out to a right angle 3 by Halmers. Left it short, knocked away, and picked up that big knees for the cadets. 2:03 to go, quarter number 3. Big knees far side of the court. 1:57 on the clock as Big Knees has it near the Bulldog logo. Down to Debates at the foul line, guarded by Mansky. Back to Big Knees on the block. Big Knees against Weber. Has the room deep, gets it outside that court. Big Knees by Weber, forced Big Knees to get way too far underneath the basket to get a good looking shot. Now Welp has baseline, far side of the court. Shuffles to Weber. Weber for 3, left it short. Rebound is spiked down to the right. Halmers has everyone for it. Great play by the sophomore. Halmers in the paint. And he tried to pass it out to Weber when he got fouled. Against Iowa Falls-Alden as Hutchinson.
Personal foul called on Calvin Hutchinson. His
First play for the baseline.
second team foul.
1:29 on the clock, quarter number 3. Larson bobbing it into Halmers, catches in the lane, back to the bucket. Ball gets poked away, but a foul. Big Knees reached in on Halmers, and that'll be foul number 3 on Big Knees.
Personal foul called on Andrew Big Knees, his third. 13 foul.
Hit that spin move, but got called for the foul. The third on Iowa Falls-Alden as a team. Larson lobbing it into Mansky at the foul line. Now Weber. Weber onto the wing to Welp. Now down low to Mansky. And a foul. An offensive foul against Tristan Larson.
Personal foul called on Tristan Larson.
Watching on the video stream here on the
His
Aegis
first.
broadcasting channel, you saw Mansky with the ball down low.
Third
You saw
team
Larson
foul.
fall to the ground right behind him. But Larson call for the foul there, so that'll be his first. 1:21 on the clock. Cadets have the basketball. Maybe Boyer bringing it into the front court. 5'10" senior Boyer flips it over to the left. To Regan, now to Big Knees. Down to the post to Boyer. Boyer against Larson. Fades back for a jumper, left it short. Takes the shot. Against Big Knees, that will be his 4th.
Personal foul called on Andrew Big Knees, his 4th.
This is a tough spot for the Cadets.
Team foul.
They have to make a big run here at some point to try to get back into it, but Big Knees is really central to that, and he'll take a seat here with 4 fouls. Carter Weaver returns to the ball game. Weaver will play in the middle spot at the bottom of that 2-3 zone defense for Iowa Falls-Alden. Regan and Hutchinson playing up top on the zone. Larson has it in front of the Algona bench. 56 seconds on the clock, 49-33 Algona. Larson again, has the ball back, crosses the court, Debates jumps to front over and takes it. Debates falls, Debates was trying to stop him down, throw the pass, Sarles open, tried to pull the ball back into him, but fumbled with it a little bit, fumbled with his footwork as well as he turns it over. 44 seconds to go, quarter number 3. They've been stuck at 49-33 here for the past couple of minutes. Right to Larson, pump fakes inside, holding the ball, lobbing it it to Mansky. Mansky goes off top. Box out to Wallaway. Halmers trying to rip it in. He forces the jump ball. It's passed it to Weaver, and Halmers opportunistically reached in. And the possession arrow is towards Falls-Alden, but not flipping back to Algona for the next time. 28 seconds of the game clock. Shot clock is off. End of the third quarter. Weaver will inbound from the baseline against the Bulldog full court defense. Gets it into Regan. And Regan will bring it up in the middle of the court. Angles toward the far side, now back to the near side, finding Boyer. Boyer underhands the ball and gets to Hutchinson, now back to Boyer. 16 on the game clock, Bates bounces it to Weaver. Weaver into the corner, letting it fly for threes. Hutchinson, it bounces out, no good. And a foul on the rebound below against the Cadets. And Larson comes with a little limp for Algona.
Personal foul called on Carter Weaver, his third.
May just landed awkwardly there after that rebound, as he'll head over to the bench
15 foul.
and try to walk that off. 9.3 seconds to go in the third quarter. 5 team fouls right now on Iowa Falls-Alden. 3 on Algona in the second half. And Bulldogs almost threw that one away. Well collected, pass left to Fike. 6 seconds, Fike squares up for 3. Left it a little short. Mansky tries to get the offensive rebound. It taps out to Welp. Scores out no good on the 3-point attempt. Bulldogs got a fortuitous bounce there. Almost opened up a 3-pointer by Landon Welp.
Score after 3 quarters. Iowa Falls-Alden 33.
Fourth quarter action next.
Algona 49.
More Sports Club members making these broadcasts possible on Hometown Home Country Radio.
Kasuth Regional Health Center. Make KRHC your home for healthcare.
North Iowa Appliance Center, Highway 18 East Algona, where they sell the best and service the rest.
Tom Eischen Sales, your store in the country. Highway 18 West.
Algona Plumbing and Heating, where a good flush always beats a full house.
Runkey Brothers Full Service. Experience the Runkey Brothers difference for all of your auto service and repair needs.
Erpelding and Boyd CPAs. They're not just about taxes.
Erpelding Excavating Enterprise. Let them take care of your grading, excavating, and drainage needs.
IV. Use the Fuel Saver card. Fill your cart. Fuel your car.
AK's Chrome Kitchen. When you come in, your family.
All Sports Club members bringing you this broadcast.
Final 8 minutes of basketball action here on this Saturday afternoon. It's Algona 49 and Iowa Falls-Alden 33. The Cadets actually had a 12-11 scoring advantage in the third quarter, but they'll need a huge run in the fourth to try to topple the Bulldogs and sweep the season series. Fike throwing it down towards the baseline, got knocked out of bounds. The Bulldogs will keep it with 7:52 on the clock. Fike, Mansky, Welp, Weber, and Halmers right now for Algona. Iowa Falls-Alden's brought Big Knees back at the ball game, playing with his 4 fouls. But the Cadets know they need to go on a run very, very soon. They need Big Knees in the game to be able to go on a run. Fike has it on the flipper on the left wing. And they foul. Number 6 against the Cadets. As they will get that one on.
Personal foul called on Calvin Hutchinson.
So Bulldogs
His
have that
second.
on the court.
16 foul.
Keeping an eye on Big Knees. He's at the bottom of the 2-3 zone, far side of the court. The Cadets try to lead a foul trouble for the final 8 minutes of this one and see if they can make a rally in this game. Fike on the left wing. Now to Halmers on the near side. Halmers starts dribbling, flips it left to Fike, goes around the perimeter to Welp. Bulldogs are a little bit stuck on offense right now. And it's up top to Fike, back to left to Welp. Down to the baseline, Mansky, 10 on the shot clock. Down to the right to Fike, catches, sidesteps, got a man to jump, launches the three, sidestep to do a triple, and makes it 52-33 Algona. That is the second 3 of the game by Fike, and he has 6 points. On the other end, it's Weaver. Weaver will draw the foul on the drive. That'll be foul number 4 against Algona in this half, and the first on Caden Weber. Coming one
Personal foul called on Caden Weber. His first.
The freshman
Fourth team foul.
I'll tell you what, Iowa Falls-Alden, they've done a good job on Ben Halmers in the second half. Halmers had 15 points in the first half, 0 so far here in half number 2. Bulldogs have found other ways to score, but they've taken Halmers out a little bit here as they jump this 3 by Hutchinson.
Hutchinson for 2.
Right now, 11 points by Alex Mansky, 13 by Caden Weber for Algona. Hutchinson with 3 points for Iowa Falls-Alden. Their leading scorer. score is Case Boyer of 12. Top of the key, well, flipping it left to Fike. Now down to Mansky. Mansky in the lane, Weber. Give Caden Weber 15 points. And it's a great find by Mansky. A bullet. Nice job by Weber to secure it with the soft hands. 1.5 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. Mansky almost jumped a pass up top as Weaver heads to the right. He gives the ball to Boyer. Now Mansky has Boyer on the perimeter. Knocked away from Brett. Regan chasing down the backcourt. Alley trying to get it away from him. And Regan keeps it out of trouble. To the left to Big Knees. Squares up for a three-pointer. Missed it right. And Stein for the rebound is Weber. Weber into the front court. Weber on the push. Weber pump fakes. Goes up. And he punches off the box for 2 more points.
Weber for 2.
Weber. And he is having a nice back-to-back outing. 27 last night against St. Edmund. 17 so far tonight. And a 56-35 lead for Algona with 5:48 left. Now Mansky peels the basketball away. He stole from Hutchinson. Mansky charging up the court. Bounces it onto the block to Weber. Weber puts it up. And he puts it in. Targeted by Caden Weber. And Weber is cooking here in the fourth quarter.
Weber
58-35 Algona. Big Knees. Lobs it to the court to Boyer. Got Alley to jump. Boyer puts it off the window. Puts it in.
Hutchinson for 2.
Jump right over his head. And nailed it in for 2. Should make that Hutchinson a bigger part on the last bucket. That's Hutchinson with his 5th point. Alley on the right wing. Up to the top to Welp. Now Fike has it. Fike down to the baseline. Mansky. 5:07 on the clock. Top of the alley now to the right to Welp. Baseline Weber. Weber looking to reverse. Puts it in.
Weber for 2.
That time reached his right hand out as far as it could go and shot it over his head for 2. 20 points by Caden Weber as there's a quick 2 on the other end by the Cadets. 6 points right now for Carter Weaver as he puts the 2 in. 60-39 Bulldogs. They'll pick up their 5th foul of the half. That one. Go against Simon Fike.
Foul called on Simon Fike. His 3rd.
Caden Weber giving a
15 fouls.
energy for the Bulldogs. We talk about him as the spark plug all the time on defense. Well, offensively, he's bringing all kinds of energy in this game. He's the leading scorer right now on either side of 21 points. Big Knees up top. Weber almost jumped the pass on defense. Boyer left angle 3.
Boyer for 3.
18-point game, 60-42 Algona as Boyer knocks down the shot. He has 11 points. Regan with 12 for Iowa Falls-Alden. Boyer with 11. Fike on the left wing. This is Jamansky in the post. Back to bucket now. Back to Fike. Release up.
Fike for 3.
His 3rd three-pointer of the half. He has 9 points, and Algona has a 63-42 advantage. Halfway through the fourth quarter. Big Knees splitting into the lane, missing the left-hander, and Fike grabs the rebound. Fike out to Alley. Alley charging into the lane, getting space.
Alley for 2.
65-42. Physical move by Alley, lowering the shoulder and getting the deuce. 3:42 left in this one. Bulldogs pull it away.
Foul called on Andrew McNeese. His 5th.
Ends the game with 6 points. He was off at that time. Coach Carlson is having a spirited discussion with the official, trying to find out what the call was on Big Knees. So he is done for the evening with 3:40 left, and the Bulldogs in control right now of 65-42. Devin Larson with the ball game for Algona. Helmers as well as he finds Weber. Weber dribbles right around the perimeter and flips it right to Larson. Devin Larson gets it back to Weber. Now to Alley on the right wing. Alley across court to Weber. Catches, fires, left the three-pointer short. Mansky reaches out for an offensive rebound. Throws it to Alley as he was falling down. Alley cutting to the bucket. Shot got blocked. And it's picked up on the rebound by Weaver. 3:10 left. Weaver into the lane. Weaver will drop the block. Back to Devin Larson. Weaver did not look like he had a great handle on the basketball that time. Kind of had it on his right hip pocket, but Larson will get called for the blocking foul. Weaver will set up to shoot 2.
Personal foul called on Devin Larson.
6 points
His
so far this
1st.
evening from Weaver. That'll be foul number 6 against Algona.
Weaver
3:07
at the
left.
line.
And a 65-42 Bulldog advantage. First one missing, no good. Like you said, Bulldogs have really been able to control the pace of this game. We've been able to control the boards as well. As Limbaugh checks in, Mansky checking out. Carlos Gomez also coming in for Algona right now. So Bulldogs will return to the bench. The free throws up, and this is good. 7 points right now by Weaver, and a 65-43 Algona lead in this one. Now Alley driving down the lane, hanging, putting it up and putting it in.
Alley for 2.
Into the lane, makes it 67-43. He's giving Algona some energy off the bench. And now whistling the foul. Looks like we're getting it's a foul here against Iowa Falls-Alden. And it was drawn by Alley.
Personal foul called on Calvin
You can see on the
Hutchinson.
video if you're watching here on the AHSU
Player
team, as
control.
Alley kind of pointed towards the referee and said, that was an offensive foul, right? And it sure was, as Bulldogs will get it back with 2:55 left. Alley from the baseline. With 2:55 on the clock, looking and getting into Weber. Weber back to bucket. Weber rising for a jumper. It rolls off, no good. And Weaver rips down the rebound. Here comes Weaver to the front court. Limbaugh puts him up on defense. 2:44 left. It's Boyer into the corner to Weaver. A three-pointer from a tough angle misses, and Limbaugh chases down the rebound. Now Limbaugh dumps Alley right underneath the basket. Puts it in. 6 points.
Alley for 2.
69-43 Bulldogs. Cadets will get ready to empty the bench at the next stoppage. Down to Hutchinson. Hutchinson back outside with 2:23 on the clock. Now foul line to Weaver. Weaver into the corner to Hutchinson, and a block foul against Jack Limbaugh, and a 1-and-1 on the way for the Cadets. It'll be Weaver shooting 1-and-1 here.
Personal foul called on Jack Limbaugh. His first.
On their way to win number 11 on the season
17th
and
foul.
trying to win number 5 in the North Central Conference. And as the Cadets will empty out the bench, Carter Debates coming back into the game, number 50. We also have number 40, sophomore Nathan Roski.
Carter Weaver at the line shooting
number
1-and-1.
Jacob Shipper. And the free throws up, and it is good. Bulldogs have responded with some subs of their own as Brad Mullins has entered the ball game. Reed Lawaji for the Bulldogs as well. So right now, for Algona, you have Limbaugh, Lawaji, Gomez, and Mullins. And now Weaver will check out the ball game. He will finish with 9 points this evening for the Cadets. And a 69-45 Algona advantage with 2:19 left. Bulldogs taking care of business this afternoon. They'll be on the road Tuesday night against Clarion Goldfield Dow's for the next conference game. Seems like Bulldogs have played so many hard-cutting games lately. A much more relaxed fourth quarter these past 2 nights. Last night against St. Edmund and tonight against the Iowa Falls-Alden Cadets. Mullins down to the baseline to Limbaugh. 2 minutes left. Limbaugh getting space inside, putting it in.
Limbaugh for 2.
45 Algona. But back-to-back really good offensive nights by the Bulldogs. Maybe not the 90 they dropped on St. Edmund last night, but 71 against a pretty good defensive team. It's a solid night for Algona. Left angle 3 misses. As Bates can't knock it down. Up the court, Mullins for Algona. Mullins drifting back to the near corner. And left around the perimeter. Gets it up top to Alley. Alley to left to Gomez. 1.5 minutes to go in this one. Bounce pass up top to Alley. Over to the right, Mullins. Alley has just to the edge of the Bulldog logo. Back to the right to Mullins. To left to Alley, rotates to Gomez. 10 on the shot clock for Algona. 1:17 left on the game clock. And the pass is jumped. That's up with the steal, 1:13 left, going to the bucket, and the shot is missed. Bates sails in for the rebound. Bates is small and misses. Got his own miss. He goes back up fit, bangs it off the glass and misses again. And the rebound comes up to Mullins, and then Bates steals from Mullins. And a foul on Mullins, 1 minute left. Boy, Carter Debates continues to hustle here in the final minute of this ball game, just staying right after it, and he'll be rewarded with a 1-and-1 here.
Personal foul
6
called on Brad Mullins,
points
his
so far this
first.
evening. And he will shoot 1-and-1.
Carter Debates at the line shooting 1-and-1.
3 games left in the North Central Conference after tonight. As that foul shot is drained to make it 71-46. Algona will have 1 game each with Hampton, Dumont, Cal, Clarion, Goldfield, Dow's, and Webster City. And second free throw rattles out of the cup, no good. Limbaugh boxes out for the rebound. Less than 1 minute to go in the ball game. Mullins in the near corner, down to our right. 71-46 Algona as they have just continued to pull away throughout. And an all-around victory coming up here this afternoon. Mullins top of the key, passing left to Alley, eyes the bucket, slowly driving in, picks up his dribble, had it knocked away, and here come the Cadets. Around the steal, and Alley still right back in transition. 35 seconds left. Alley crossing over, Alley in the lane, dumps it down to Limbaugh. Limbaugh puts it up, and he draws the foul with 29 seconds left to go in this ball game. Jack Limbaugh trying to add on to his 4 points he has so far this evening. With 29 seconds
Personal foul
left.
called on Jacob Snyder, his first.
Bulldogs are going to go to
Limbaugh at the line,
11-7
shooting
here.
2.
They'll likely find out their postseason pairing very soon as Limbaugh misses off the back of the hat, no good. Remember last year, Bulldogs only had 8 wins the whole season and never won more than 2 games in a row last year, so they made some big improvements this year, and we'll see how things line up once the postseason pairings come out for Algona as Limbaugh sets it up, and he'll rattle that one in for a split of the pair, 72-46 Bulldogs. Limbaugh with 5 points. Ball is knocked away, and here comes Alley. 20 seconds left, and Alley strikes. He put it in, and he got fouled.
Alley for 2.
Bring that energy up the bench for Algona. He now has 8 points, and he'll try to finish a 3-point play. Well, we haven't seen a ton of action from Alley yet in the varsity games again. He's not played a ton of minutes throughout most of the season, but he has worked his way into the rotation, and the Bulldogs may have found something in this freshman. He is bringing a ton of energy this evening as he drains the foul shot. 9 points by Alley, 75-46 Algona. And the Cadets will have one more possession here with 13 seconds left. Far side of the court, Jacob Shipper has it. Find Nathan Broski at the foul line. Ball's knocked away. Bonds almost had the steal. 4 seconds left, 3 seconds. And then pass jump by Alley. 75-46
Final score, Iowa Falls-Alden 46, Algona 75.
7 on the season. They improved to 5-6 North Central play. Iowa Falls-Alden drops to 9-10, 7-5 in the conference. So Algona will split the series with the Cadets, and they'll break the stretch of losing 3 of the last 4 to Iowa Falls-Alden. So good win from Algona this afternoon. We'll take one final quick timeout. We'll look at the scoring numbers coming up next on Hometown Radio KLGA.
With today's technology, there's no reason to wait by the mailbox for bank statements. Just sign up for internet banking and e-statements. This is Sherry at Security State Bank. E-statements reduce the risks of mail fraud and identity theft. Internet